The EIGRP network command is a very powerful command. It's also misunderstood in many cases. Here's what it does. It says what interfaces will run the protocol. The bullet point says defines the attached networks participating in EIGRP, but it's more than that. Really what is going on is we use this network command, and it says, look to the interfaces that live within this network space and run EIGRP on any interface within that network space. And we can define that IP space by just putting in an IP address. And if we do this, it will look to the classful portion of my network command, and it will look for interfaces within that classful portion. So that can be misunderstood and misinterpreted. What I'm really saying there is if you don't have a wildcard mask, it will look at the first octet and it'll say, is that a class A? Which would be 1 through 126. Anything. Is it class B? That would be 128 through 191. Anything. And class C, 192 through 223. Anything. And if we don't have a mask, then we will get one provided to us. It will be based on the first octet of the IP address specified. So I'm going to say that again. The network command behaves classfully if you don't have a wildcard mask. These are essentially classful masks. Classful wildcard masks. They're the inverse. Very tricky operation. Now please don't mishear me. This doesn't make EIGRP classful when you use the classful form of the network command. No. Classful behavior is controlled with the auto summary command. No auto summary makes EIGRP classless. Okay, so different command controls classful operation. Whoa, a lot to take in. So let's interpret 192.168.1. If I put that in, the router will look at all interfaces in 192.168.1. There happens to be one, and so that network command turns on the routing protocol for serial 001. The top network command has a wildcard mask. And what is that doing? Well, we put in an all zeros wildcard mask, which says this. It says, just run it on this one interface, assuming we have an interface that perfectly matches that IP address. And we do. Now, this mask doesn't tell us anything about the subnet mask that we will advertise, because the subnet mask that we will advertise is whatever happens to be on Fast Ethernet 0/0. So do not think that the mask supplied in the network command controls the subnet mask that we will advertise. Nope, it's just to constrain or open up which interfaces will run the protocol. By the way, notice that we're not running the protocol between R1 and R2. Why not? It's outside of our autonomous system. We may not want to advertise that subnet, and we certainly do not want to peer outside of our own routing domain.